Hey everyone, it's Emmi. So today I'm going to just kind of play with makeup a little bit. I asked my partner last night to go through my Instagram account and just kind of see if there was anything he thought was missing, and he picked two colours for me to do. He picked blue and orange. I've picked out a few palettes and stuff that I'm going to use, and I'm just going to kind of play. I'm thinking I might use the Jeffree Star Blue Velvet lipstick as like a liner, and like I'll probably use it on my lips. But yeah, we'll just see what happens. I've kind of got an idea of what I want to do, but we'll see how it goes. So I'm just going to start off by priming my eyes with the Essence Camouflage Concealer. I'm just going to put that all over my lid. So the couple palettes that I do have at the moment to kind of play with for this look are the OXX Cosmetics rainbow kind of colour palettes. These are discontinued, unfortunately. I just was really lucky and got them on clearance. And I have the NYX Avant Pop palette and the NYX Ultimate Brights palette, which is now available in Australia. I haven't seen it in store in WA. I know there is a NYX store in Melbourne or Sydney, or both. It's probably in Priceline stores in Melbourne and Sydney, it's just not in WA. But you can probably get it online from Priceline. Yeah, this palette's pretty good. The colours are decent. This purple is like my favourite colour in the whole palette. Not only because I love purple, but also because it's really good. Some of the colours come off kind of different than how they first look. I wish this was a matte blue, and I wish it was darker, because I can't find a really good navy blue, and it's kind of what I'm missing in my life right now. Alright, so I'm going to start by taking this kind of orangey colour. It's coming off really bright. I think that's my ring light making it really bright. But I'm going to take this orangey colour. It's kind of like almost like an egg yolk orangey kind of colour. I'm just going to take that in my crease and use it as more of like a transition shade. Sorry if you can hear some clicking, that's my heater. It's like one of those iron oil fin heaters, so it kind of clicks. But the room that I film in now is fucking freezing, so. I'm just gonna pat that on the outer corners of my lid as well. I'm thinking I might do like a halo eye, like an orange and yellow halo eye type thing, and then do the blue liner. And I might try and do maybe like I don't know, I was thinking like a gradient blue liner, but that might end up being a little too much. Alright, so now I'm just going to take this orange shade from the Brights palette. I don't think this is going to be bright enough. And I'm just going to work that in the very crease of my eye, and also blend it in on the corners too. I'm just going to take that brush with the kind of egg yolk colour on and just blend that out. And still on that smaller kind of blending brush, I'm just going to take the orange from this OXX palette, because this is definitely a brighter orange than that NYX one. And then really just add that in. So I'm just going to take this small little like paddle brush, and I'm going to take the yellow, and I thought this was matte from all the photos and stuff that I saw online. There is like a slight glitter in it. The glitter doesn't, like you can see in the green, in this green and that blue, and this blue. There's like glitter, which you can't see in the yellow, but it is there. If they were to redo this palette, I would ask that they're all matte colours. I'm just kind of placing that really messily, and then I'm going to take my blender again and then just run it over. It's still showing up on camera, but in person that pretty much blended away. Wow, I really just can't like close that eye. So I'm just going to take the concealer again and just take a tiny bit on the wand and just, I always get it in the wrong part of my eye, so there. That's it, and then I'm just going to pat it with my finger. Kind of blend it out. Okay, so now I'm actually going to go in with the OXX Cosmetics palette again and just take the yellow this time. This one is just so bright. Like, I love this yellow, and I'm so upset that these palettes are discontinued because the colours are so good, but I think they were really inconsistent because my cousin has this exact same palette and she's like, I cannot get it to work for me. And for me, these colours are amazing. And then I'm just going to take the fluffy brush again, and I'm just going to dip it into the top orange colour from the Brights palette, and then just brush it over the yellow on the edges, like really pulling in from the corner. So now I'm going to zoom you out and I will get started with the face. Okay, I really hope this is in focus. The monitor that I use is terrible. Just going to prime using my Designer Brands Pore Minimizing Primer. This is more of like a pore filler, but I love this primer. Definitely one of my favorites. I'm just going to take that on my cheeks, top of my nose, on my chin, and just up between my eyebrows as well. And then for the outer perimeter of my face, I'm just going to take this OXX Studio Color Correcting Studio Primer. So this one's just $6 from Kmart. So I'm just going to let those primers sit on my skin for a little bit, and I'm just going to take my Tartelette palette and I'm just going to take a weird like fluffy angled brush, and I'm just going to take this lighter cream shade. I'm just going to put this under my brow. I'm just going to pat it on, and then just to get like a better blend on these eyeshadows, I like this one that it's angled. It kind of makes it easier to really like blend it over the top, and it really just gives that really nice gradient from the crease. I'm just going to take the fluffy blender again and then just blend from the other side, just to make sure it really is all nicely blended through. Alright, and now that that primer has really settled into my skin, I'm going to take the Estee Lauder Double Wear foundation. I love this foundation. It's definitely one of my favorites. Probably my best foundation match, to be honest. It's like, it might be a little bit dark. Alright, so now I'm just going to take the same Essence Camouflage Concealer. I'm just taking this under my eye and on top of my cheeks where I've got that redness here. How did that go? I always put it on my chin, concealer over some spots, this weird dark patch right here all of a sudden that just like won't go away. So I'm just gonna put some concealer on that too. It's just a sign that I'm getting old. It's not like an age spot. I'm only 23. I hope not. I'm now just going to double check that my eyes isn't creased. I'm just going to take a little bit of powder. I'm trying to not powder my whole face. I don't know, I'm just trying to be more like dewy and natural looking. Whereas normally I would do like a full matte bronzer, matte contour, matte blush, all matte, and then like put on like really bright highlight. But now, I don't know, I'm just trying to be like really dewy. So I'm just going to try and concentrate this powder right under my eyes just to stop it from creasing under there. And this is just the RCMA No Colour powder. I'm just taking the tiniest bit and even like dabbing it off on my hand. And this is mainly also to help me blend the eyeshadows that I'm going to put under my eyes. Alright, so I kind of took some colour off on my inner corner, just where the foundation kind of blended over. I'm just going to take that first orangey shade that we used from the NYX Brights palette. So just this yolky colour, just going to take that and just put that where the foundation's kind of taken away some of the eyeshadow. I'm going to put highlight there later anyway, so I'm not super stressing. So I'm thinking, because this is supposed to be like and blue and orange, I'm thinking for the lower lash line, I'm going to go in with this kind of, I don't want to do this, yes. I'm going to go in with this like really light blue here. Okay, so I've just taken that colour under my eye and yeah, I like it. So then just to deepen up that colour, I'm going to take this blue from the Avant Pop palette. I'm just going to take it on a small kind of angled brush. I think this shade is shimmery. Yes, it does have a little bit of a shimmer to it, but I don't mind that for the lower lash line. And I'm just going to concentrate that right against the lashes on the bottom. Now I'm just going to take that brush that I used for the other blue, just really blend that out. Cool. I wish I had a yellow eyeliner, but I don't. That would look amazing right now. You know what else I'm actually going to do that wasn't in the plan at all? I'm going to take this small brush. I'm just going to take this orange. It is actually shimmery, but I'm kind of liking the idea of having this orange be shimmery. And now just to make that yellow stand out on my lid, I'm just taking the Chi Chi Iridescent Glow Highlighting Palette. I love this. This is the Precious Stones one, sorry. You can't really see it, it's just there. I love this. I use this all the time. I love this palette so much. It's just got all these like jewel toned highlighters. They're not really showing up on camera great. I mean, those ones on the bottom are. I love this thing. So I'm gonna take Topaz, which is this really like yellowy gold, I guess you could say. I think it's more yellow. And I'm just going to press that onto the center, onto the top of the yellow. Just to really make that stand out. I'm just going to take that Topaz again and put it on the inner corner of the eye. Then I'm going to lightly put it on my brow for a brow bone highlight. Awesome. Alright, I'm also again going to take the brush that I used for the blue, and I think I'm going to take this aquamarine shade. It's literally called aquamarine. If I can. And I'm going to put that on the lower lash line. I'm feeling like I want to make this really shimmery now because it's fall and I should be going. It's a very summery look, which I guess is appropriate because we're going into spring in Australia. I just had a thought as well. I'm going to take this opal shade, which it isn't showing up on camera great. So it's not really showing up on camera, but this opal shade shifts to orange in the right kind of lighting. But I'm just gonna, just cause, I'm gonna put that on top of the orange. So if I haven't said enough already, these highlighters are amazing. I love using them as eyeshadow toppers as well because they're just so pretty. I'm going to put some of that in the inner corner as well, on top of the topaz. So I'm just going to use an angled brush, like a really thin angled brush. And the Jeffree Star lipsticks are eye safe, so you can use them safely on your eyes for eyeliner. I'm just going to do a wing. Okay, that's a pretty good wing. It's not the best, but I'm not fucking with it anymore. Otherwise it's just gonna get worse. That did not turn out well at all. See if I can fix that. Okay, so the eyeliners are like completely different shapes. Okay, this one's still better, but it always is, so I'm just leaving it, not touching it anymore. I don't want to ruin the good thing that I have right now. They're pretty much even, and I'm happy to leave it at that. So I do actually really like the way this is looking right now, but I do kind of want to put that blue, I might put it on the inner corner, kind of do like a, yeah, like a gradient like I said in the beginning, but I might do it with these two blues. Should I do the whole, fuck it, I'm just gonna do the whole thing. Right, so there's the eyeliner. So I did just put the NYX kind of sparkly one all over. So I'm just going to take my CoverGirl, the Supersizer mascara. I have it in the Star Wars packaging. And I'm just going to put that all over my eyelashes, top and bottom. I'm getting way too confident with this shit. I need a mirror. I don't know if I want to put false lashes on because I feel like it would kind of block the look. I'm going to do my eyebrows. I'm just going to fill them in with Multitasker from the Tartelette palette. So this foundation is feeling a bit tacky, so I know I said earlier that I wasn't going to set it, but I might actually just set it a little bit just with a really fluffy brush. I'm going to dab it really lightly just so I can actually just get a move on and finish this look because at this point I'm just like waiting for my son to wake up, and I hate when I have to like come back and film the outro after I've already got him out. So I'm just going to take a kind of fluffier brush, and I'm just going to take the Too Faced Milk Chocolate Soleil bronzer. This is the best bronzer for pale people. So it cut out while I was halfway through doing bronzer because my battery died. So the bronzer I was using was just the Milk Chocolate Soleil. I then contoured with the NYX blush in Taupe, and then I used my Too Faced Sweethearts blush. So it's just this one, and it's like the pink with the kind of bronzy shimmer on the outside, so hence why my cheeks are so shimmery. And then for the highlight, I used the Chi Chi Iridescent Glow Highlighting Palette in Precious Stones, and I used a mix kind of the Topaz, which is quite yellow, and the Opal, which shifts orange, which it's not really in the camera. Lipstick is the Australis Velour Lips in San Fran Disco. So that's just that bright orange shade. Put on lashes. These are just the Kmart OXX Studio Lashes in Tiffany. They're my favorites. Yeah, this is the finished look. I really like it. It's very summery. It is very different than what I normally do. So I think Dan did a good job on picking the colours, orange and blue. I'm so happy with how this turned out. Like, this is not at all how I pictured it in my head. Like, I thought I would go with the blue lipstick, but I really like this orange. I feel like it really brings the orange back to the look. And the liner, I just love how shimmery and highlighty everything is. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video. Please like and subscribe. I would love to have you here. Let me know what you want to see next. If you're liking just kind of having tutorials and like maybe a chit-chatty kind of thing. Yeah, I don't know. Let me know if you want me to do any of the tags that are going around, or if you want me to recreate anyone's makeup. I can definitely try and do that to the best of the products that I own. Yeah, please, again, like, subscribe, and let me know what you want, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye.